So let's go back to last Tuesday. Trump, in the wee morning hours of Wednesday, the 4th of November, was leading the race. He was about to get those. He was about to come to the 270 mark. Next thing you know, I got a recording of this actually on my videos on YouTube. Next thing we know, the ballot started jumping up for Biden out of nowhere. I don't have that part. He started winning. I remember seeing on there actually there was a point where Trump led in the popular vote. I mean, not really led, but he jumped up in the popular vote. Then he dropped down, and then he dropped down dramatically after that because I stopped watching the votes come in on the computer because I was at work. But the thing of it is, President-elect Biden, as he's calling himself now. I mean, there's been the news networks, you know, they call him President-elect, even though that's not the official title just yet. That is to be really officiated, so to speak, by the GSA. The GSA is the General Services Administration, and at this point headed up by Emily Murphy. You better stay there. Don't you come over here wanting attention. And that's medicine. That's not for you. And anyway, she is the one that says, okay, he conceded, even though all the states have not put in everything as far as the certification, as far as they have not put in, the electors have put their votes in. That's one thing that needs to happen. And Trump has not conceded. So Emily Murphy is not giving Biden the time of day. And he's getting upset about that. And he says, well, I'm going to sue you because you're not giving me access to 6.6 million. You're not giving me access to office space. You're not giving me access to supplies to help my transition team. And it's like, well, you don't have a letter of ascertainment. Or whether she gives that or somebody gives that to her, probably states or something like that. You know, based on electors and stuff. There's no ascertainment being done. So Joe Biden wants Emily Murphy to break the laws which he swears to uphold, will swear to uphold, and he has sworn to uphold as a vice president when he was the vice president. He wants her to break the law of the land, the one he's going to possibly swear to uphold, as he did as a vice president, uphold the Constitution of the United States of America. And he's not doing that because he's wanting her to break the law. He's wanting to fast track himself to be the president. Actually, I think it's because mostly of the left, whoever's supporting him financially, and it's also because of the media that's doing it as well. Because Trump is not conceding. The votes are still being counted. There's going to be a recount. No state has certified the election. He has not got anything from the electors. So why would he become president-elect? He might be the presumed president-elect. He might be the projected president-elect right now, but that can change, as we can see what happened with Gore back in 2000. He wasn't made the president-elect. Neither was Bush that I recall, but maybe they recall that, but officially that it was Bush didn't become the president-elect officially till much later, because Gore, as I recall, had the it showed it in the news. He had 37 days to get all this legal stuff done, and it wasn't official that he would become president-elect, that is Bush, until after all that was done. And it's the same thing with Biden, who's been in public service for 47 years, who has been a vice president for 8 years of that, who should know these laws. He was on the Senate Judiciary Committee to appoint to put in justices, and He was in the Senate altogether who made laws regarding this after President Clinton came in, or was it Bush, concerning the GSA. You know, he should know these things, but he wants to skirt past him. He wants to, bypass him so he can become president because of what the people want. The people who want this don't obviously know the law. The people who want this are ignorant because they don't want to know the law. They just want what they want. And they want to skip the laws of the land. They want to skip the Constitution. So what Biden wants is not constitutional. And yet he swears to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America. How can he be a constitutional president when he doesn't uphold the law of the land as it is right now, and he's not actually the president? Doesn't that make you wonder? Does it make you wonder if he could be the best president for this land? If he's ignorant of the law, then he doesn't need to become the president of this land, of the United States of America. I'm sure President Trump didn't do that. He wasn't being pushy about it. I'm sure Obama, as much as I didn't like him being president, I respected the guy. He didn't push this. But Biden seems to be pushing it because of the left. And now Obama's helping him push it, but back then he didn't push it. Everybody's doing everything they can to even skirt past the law, to bypass the law, just to get Trump out of office. Anything they can do to bypass the law, skirt it. That's not the kind of president we should have. One that bypasses the law, bypasses the Constitution, which he swears to uphold and protect. He's not upholding, he's not protecting Biden, I mean. So that should make you think. Do we actually want a man for president who will not protect our constitutional rights, who will not protect our Constitution or uphold it? Whenever he is threatening to sue the GSA who helps him transition because he can't have access to millions of dollars and office space and the official title of president-elect. What does that tell you? That's not the president we need. That's not the president we should want.